And then
That's
Now,
true.
see now, what do you guys think? Yeah, this is what's supposed to happen. This was their whole plan that they just threw out the window.
There's like 6 movies there.
Well, even if they weren't planned, it's all the characters that was introduced and set up that they could have kept going with.
like I'm so like I did want to see a Justice League sequel or sequels. I did want to see more Ben Affleck as Batman. I think he played the role pretty good. Henry Cavill, I've been saying for the longest he needs his own sequel. Like,
Yep.
I'm not mad that they did Batman versus Superman. It could have been done way better. I understand why they did it, but I always felt that he needed his own sequel before that. Flesh out his Superman, his
Yeah.
evil ass Superman.
Yo, I like I would like him to see an Injustice movie. That I actually really like that that storyline. I feel like that storyline is very interesting, where it's like Superman is pretty much takes over the world just about, and you got Batman going after him. Well, with his own little team or whatever, trying to stop him. I agree with it. It's an awesome storyline.
It's a story that's been told in games, in the comics, even in the animated features. It's about time we do get that motion picture of that happening. That would, and this would have been the perfect thing to do it.
It's a good way to do it. You got a good, and the cast is not bad too for it.
I really hope that the release of the Snyder Cut does make them reevaluate what they should be doing. This is what the fans want.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Warner Brothers. What's going on?
They put out a statement saying that this is it. The fans got what they want. We're happy. What Zack did. Yeah, and we're happy with Zack's work, but we have other plans, and we're gonna move forward with those other plans. And that's basically it.
It sucks. Like, all right, so the only way I can see the Snyderverse still kind of working is if they go with this whole the multiverse idea.
Yeah.
Whereas the theatrical cut of Justice League is canon. Also, the Snyderverse is canon. It took place on a different Earth. That's one approach that they can do. They've already mentioned in the movies that the multiverse does exist. They've had, the Flash from the movies show up in the TV show. It's out there. This multiverse does exist. So if I was Warner Brothers, that's what I would do. I would that movie, the theatrical cut does exist, and the Snyderverse. That happened on a different Earth in a different existence.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it. Please do it. Make it make
nice,
sense.
But who knows? I mean, that'd be nice, but who knows? I don't understand why not do it. You know what I mean? You're getting this is like a huge thing going on right now. You got people probably just subscribing to HBO Max because of this. You know what I mean? You got people, because of this. Forget about just, anything else that's out or coming, but because they're coming out with stuff like this, I'm sure it's gotten a lot of fans and a lot more people on.
Restore the Snyderverse is already over 1 million.
But I just think about it this way: about 2-3 years ago, the Snyder Cut was just a hashtag. It was just a joke.
Yep.
No one was really talking about it. And then fast forward to now, and we actually have the Snyder. They made it happen. They might be able to restore it. Who knows?
Hopefully.
Well, I think the only way they're really going to restore this looks like it could be interesting. You got Hawkman, Adam, you know what I mean? Like Adam Smasher's in there, Cyclone, Dr. Fate. And this is this one movie, or is this going to be like a number of movies? Right?
No, just one movie. This is all the characters that are appearing in it.
Black Adam setting up the JSA, the Justice Society of America.
Which it brings hope to the idea that they're going to continue with this universe, and they're not just going to drop it. So later on down the line, if he's still open to it, we might get Ben Affleck back as Batman. We might still get the Batfleck. Who knows? Supposedly, is he appearing in Flash?
Flash.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he wants to appear in that, and he says he wants to continue past that.
I think the idea of him playing the role, writing and directing was too overwhelming. Just give him a good script that he can work with. Let him do Batman. Bring Henry Cavill back. Listen, there's already talks that he might appear in a Marvel project. Don't let Marvel snatch him up.
You know what? I'm actually looking forward to seeing this with Black Adam, with The Rock. That looks interesting.
This movie has been in the pipeline for so long. I'm so happy that this finally is getting some momentum. It's starting to come out with some news. It was.
This is interesting.
It was in the back of my mind for so long. I was like forgetting about it. So yeah.
You got Hawkman, Dr. Fate here. I mean, this is interesting. This is an interesting cast here.
That's not the only casting news. You have the other stuff, Anthony, because a particular character related to Black Adam, Shazam, just released some casting news as well. Okay. Helen Mirren as the film's demigod villain.
Wait, what's her character?
It's going to be it's Shazam: Fury of the Gods.
That's right.
Okay.
What's her character name?
These nuts.
Her nuts?
Her nuts. I'm not sure they actually have a name for the character. They just said she is going to play a god tier character.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never really follow the Shazam too much, so I'm not too sure even what his villains are. Only one I know of is Black Adam, and that's because they're like the same characters. Just one's a villain and the other one's, a little boy. I mean, Shazam.
Billy Batson.
I still never got. I don't understand that, like, the origin stories of those two. Like, I never understood the origin stories of, like, this kid got hit with a lightning bolt or something, and then, well, what exactly happened that they both got these powers? Is what I don't understand. I don't remember their origin stories.
Did you watch Shazam?
I told you I wasn't a big fan. I really didn't. I don't really know.
So then don't ask questions.
I'm asking questions because we're talking about it.
I mean, it's tied to like magic and everything, and whoever's chosen to be Shazam or Captain Marvel, they embody that power. So that's why you can have a kid like Billy Batson conjure up the power of Shazam. He doesn't stay a kid. He swaps bodies with him, you could say.
And same thing about Black Adam, right? I mean, if they say I chose it for Black Adam too. I mean, well, how do you get it? So I'm saying, like, these two
Black Adam just exists. He just is.
Okay. And wake up here, because you're usually the DC master over here.
He's probably scanning the news bits right now.
Yeah. There's nothing more to say. I mean, yeah. It was. At least in the movie, the guy got the power of Shazam, and then he was the protector of these like creatures that were in stone, and he was getting too old and weak, and he had to pass on the power. And they tried to do that with Black Adam, and then he went rogue, and then now Billy Batson.
Okay, see, that makes more sense now with Black Adam. What you just said kind of makes sense. That didn't, because I know what the hell was going on with Black Adam. That makes sense. Okay, so they tried to do it, and he went rogue. Okay, that makes sense.
So does that make sense?
Then they gave it to a kid, and then this kid's got more power than God over here. It's great. He's got more power than Superman. The fuck you giving a kid powers like that? Makes no sense.
He was found worthy.
Found worthy. Okay. Like 10-year-old found worthy. Fucking 10-year-old. How's a 10-year-old found? This is why I was not interested in the story, because it's like, what? Like, what is he?
I think it was pretty funny. He was reacting like how a 10-year-old, or no, he wasn't 10 years old, Mike. He's a teen. He's like, what, 14, 15 maybe? But he's still reacting like how a teen would with those powers.
Fucking eating ice cream and shit, flying around.